What do the highest converting websites have in common right now? They're not minimalist, they're not static, and they're definitely not boring. Today, we're breaking down the web design trends shaping the future of high-converting websites, and how brands are using bold visuals, experimental navigation, and smart motion to stand out and drive results. For years, minimalism dominated the internet. Every website had a clean layout, tons of white space, and barely any text. But now we're seeing a shift towards intentional messiness. This doesn't mean clutter, it means layered visuals, more expressive typography, and more personality. Instead of muted palettes and ultra-safe layouts, brands are embracing high-contrast color combinations, oversized typography, and layered sections. Why the shift? Because attention is harder than ever to capture. Pattern interruption, like unexpected color shifts or large blocks of text, forces users to pause and engage instead of passively scrolling. A great example is Aura Bora. Their site features colorful illustration hero sections and a lively, vibrant visual theme that breaks away from traditional e-commerce templates. It feels bold and energetic, but it's still incredibly easy to navigate. And that brings us to our second trend. We're seeing more interactive and scroll-based navigation. For example, Gourou Indian Food highlights items on the menu when you hover over them. It feels dynamic and immersive, but it's still intuitive. This trend can also look like trailing cursor effects, scroll-triggered section reveals, and interactive menus that shift or animate when your cursor hovers over them. Experimental navigation features like this can turn browsing into a unique experience that increases engagement, improves recall, and makes your brand more memorable without sacrificing usability. And while navigation shapes how users move through a site, it's the smaller, more subtle details that shape how the experience feels. Web designers are now leaning more on microinteractions, which are small animations that respond to user behavior. Take Bernice's Bakery as an example. On their product page, when you click Add to Cart, the plus sign transforms into a cookie, complete with crumbs, like you're taking a bite. That moment is playful, memorable, and emotionally engaging. Microinteractions build trust and delight users, and that directly impacts conversions and brand loyalty. Another trend we're seeing is adding motion to static images. For example, Tatiana Braoun, a wedding photographer, uses a central image that stays fixed as you scroll, then flips to reveal another image on the back. Further down, another image zooms in as you scroll. This used to require heavy custom coding, but now it's accessible thanks to no-code platforms like Wix, Squarespace, WordPress, and Shopify. According to a recent Clutch survey, roughly 75% of small business websites use website builders like these, and many of them now leverage AI to automate layout, content, and personalization. That means more brands can experiment with scroll-based image flips, zoom-in effects, layered reveals, and motion-driven storytelling. Together, these features turn static content into an experience that keeps users engaged longer and fuels conversions. And finally, you have to design for mobile. Mobile-first thinking is now essential for brands that want to convert. Mobile devices account for 73% of e-commerce revenue and over 64% of global web traffic. That means most customers are discovering browsing and buying directly from their phones. And on a small screen, there's no room for friction. Every tap, scroll, and load time matters. That's exactly why brands like Allbirds stand out. Their mobile experience is clean and visual first, with product-led content and bold CTA buttons sized perfectly for user thumb. It's simple, fast, and easy to navigate. Even as desktop design gets bolder and more expressive, mobile design must stay frictionless. In fact, that's the key for adopting modern web design trends in 2026. While designers are getting more creative and are leaning into maximalist design, that doesn't mean chaos. To still convert users, websites need to have consistent branding, intuitive navigation, and clear, relevant imagery. To stay up to date on the latest web design trends, subscribe to our channel.